Let's ride.
Good morning and welcome to Ridin Steel. This is Sherry Burgoyne and we're at the Augusta Lodge number 964 where we'll be participating in the 10th annual Elks Owie box ride. In a few moments we'll be talking to the organizers of the ride and we'll find out what's going on today, so stay tuned.
Welcome to North Country Harley-Davidson, one of the best resources for parts, accessories, and motor clothes. North Country Harley-Davidson. Not just any Harley, your Harley.
Looking for a destination in Gardner, Maine? Stop by Mike's Water Street Grill. Located on 463 Water Street, Gardner, Mike's Water Street Grill offers great food, entertainment, and daily specials, and ample parking for your special event. You're only a stranger once at Mike's Water Street Grill. Call 582-9464 or find us on Facebook.
For honest, professional, courteous service through your real estate journey, contact me, Wendy Gallant, at Caldwell Banker Lakes Region Properties in Naples, Maine. Your friendly neighborhood realtor.
Hi, this is Sherry and I'm standing here with Skip Gay. And what is your name, sir?
Rod Bauer,
And where are you from?
Brunswick Elks Lodge.
Now, how long have you been participating in the Elks Owie box?
This is my 8th year.
So are you part of the whole planning process?
Yep, sure am, and I'm also the Maine Elks Motorcycle Rider Chairman. So I kind of put the word throughout all the different lodges and try to get people to come and make sure the planning goes good and the ride's good, and then report back and tell them we all had a good time.
That sounds like an awful lot of work. I'm sure you don't do that by yourself.
Oh no, got people like Skip and Dwayne Guy out of Rockland. There's Daryl out of Skowhegan. So it's a good mix of people. A lot of lodges help out.
A lot of dedication.
Oh yeah, we meet once a month starting in September each year and go through until July, and then we take the month of August off and then start planning again. So
Sounds like an awful lot of work, but it comes from the heart.
yes, it does.
Thank you so much. I'm going to come over here and talk to Skip Gay now. Skip, and you're from the Augusta Lodge.
Yes.
How long have you been doing the Elks Owie box ride?
Well, actually, Dwayne Guy and myself started it. This will be a 10th anniversary this year, and this year will take us over $200,000 that we raised so far, which I really thought is great.
That's amazing. I mean, that's actually heartwarming considering what these children go through.
Oh, it is. That's why we wanted to have it today down at the Portland so people can tour and see actually what the children have to go through. I mean, it's really you get a whole different point of view once you get out.
You know, and that's what it's all about, just the people getting together, having a good time. Everybody's here for a common goal, and it's just Maine Children's Cancer. I mean, what's more important than our children?
Nothing. We want to be very, very thankful that our children are healthy and they don't have to go through what all these children have to go through. If you have healthy children, you're very fortunate, and you should be very happy with that.
Just hug them and just be blessed to have them in your life.
Take every day that you have, because you never know when tomorrow's not going to come.
Well, thank you so much, Skip, and thank you for everything that you're doing for our children today.
Thank you. Thanks for coming and doing the interview for us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Worthless.
is Sherry Burgoyne. Welcome back to Ridin Steel, and I am standing here with Artie Anderson and Dwayne Guy, and we're here at the Brunswick Lodge. Let's talk about the Elks Owie box this year, Artie. Today, this is the 10th annual Owie box.
It is, and this year is a little special because we're going back to Maine Children's Cancer Program in Scarborough so that people who aren't familiar with it and have never been there can get a chance to see what we actually do. This is my 9th year in involvement this year, my 2nd year as chair, and it was started by my friend here, Dwayne Guy, and Skip Gay, actually, in the 2nd year. The first year was a group of just 13 people. If you notice on the shirts this year, these are the original 13 people, the names of the original 13. But actually, the true Owie box run became in existence through Skip and Dwayne, who thought it was a great idea to get this thing rolling in the 2nd year. And they're both here today, and Dwayne's here.
Good morning, Dwayne. How are you?
I'm doing well.
So today, 10th annual.
Yes, it is.
So what's going through your mind right now?
Well, I'm just thankful for everybody that's joined us today, and appreciate all the support. And I'm hoping that we're going to raise lots of money. In the past years, I think we're at about $180,000 now over the last 10 years, and hoping to hit over $200,000 this year. And we'll see how it goes.
So what inspired you to become involved with this?
Well, being an elk already before the ride, Louis Morales is one who had the idea to do it. And on the first ride, there was only 13 riders, and we raised about $600. After that, Skip and I kept it going. Mainly Skip; he did 80% of the work, and then we got a lot of people, other people on board. Everybody's been touched by cancer. If not your family member, you had a friend. We did have a 10-year-old friend of our children's who passed away from cancer, and my wife and I, we now do everything we can for cancer.
So knowing the person that passed away from cancer, that really touched your heart and made you even more driven, I would assume.
It did. He had passed away before we started the ride, but everything we do now, we always think of, his name was Jimmy, and we think of Jimmy when we do it.
So this is all for Jimmy.
It's all for Jimmy.
I love it. I love it. You know, and I have children too, and I can't imagine what a parent must go through when their child is stricken with cancer.
I can't either. The boy was the same age as one of our oldest daughter, and it was just terrible.
Thank you so much for talking to us, Dwayne, and we're off to where now?
We're going to head to the Portland Elks Lodge and meet up with more riders.
I love it. Thank you so much for talking to us, Dwayne.
Thank you.
Welcome to North Country Harley Davidson, one of the best resources for parts, accessories, and motor clothes. North Country Harley Davidson. Not just any Harley, your Harley.
Looking for a destination in Gardner, Maine? Stop by Mike's Water Street Grill. Located on 463 Water Street, Gardner, Mike's Water Street Grill offers great food, entertainment, and daily specials, and ample parking for your special event. You're only a stranger once at Mike's Water Street Grill. Call 582-9464 or find us on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Ron Wing from Raven's Roost in Brunswick. On January 20th, Sunday, we will be gathering here to help out a good friend.
Sonny Tipitot was recently in a car accident and needs financial assistance. Sonny is a founding member of Stoney's Lobster Run and has given back to people for years. We would like to gather at 2 o'clock on that Sunday to help him. It will be a potluck and it will be a donation-only event.
So we are inviting all of our new and old friends to come out and support Sonny Tipitot on January 20th.
So stay posted and find us and like us on Facebook.
This is Sherry. Welcome back to Ridin Steel, and I'm standing here with Christy Durgan, who is the exalted ruler of the Portland Elks Lodge. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So tell me, Christy, what inspired you to open up the Elks today and allow all of these motorcyclists to ride in?
What a great cause. Come on, who wouldn't? If we weren't even involved, if the Elks wasn't even involved with this, we would still open our lodge. This is a great cause.
Now, you've been involved with the Elks Lodge for how many years?
About 10.
About 10 years, and you went through the chairs?
I've been through every chair.
No kidding. And now you're the exalted ruler. You're the third woman exalted woman.
Third woman exalted ruler, and this is my second year in a row.
You must be doing something right.
I don't know. I think they're silly.
So tell me, as you look around and see all these motorcyclists who are riding for the Maine Children's Cancer Program, what is going through your mind right now?
A lot of pride. A lot of pride. To watch you guys come in was very emotional. I could have cried. The dedication and the hours put in for this. I know you have fun out there on those bikes, but it's still your time that you're taking away from your personal self. I'm very proud to be part of this organization.
And we do it for the kids. I mean, part of everything about Elkdom is about family. It's about camaraderie. It's about the children.
It is. It's about brotherhood. It's about helping your neighbor, your veterans. We're here for whoever needs us and each other. So.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me, Christy. And, you know, like I said, it looks like we're getting ready to ride down to the Maine Children's Cancer Clinic. And thank you so much for opening up your lodge to us.
Oh, anytime. Come back.
You're watching Ridin Steel, and this is Sherry Burgoyne, and we're here at the Maine Children's Cancer Clinic in Scarborough, Maine. I'm standing here with a family who's actually benefited from the services from the Maine Children's Cancer, and we're going to talk to them a little bit about it. Now, tell me your name and where you're from, please.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Spann. I'm from Portland, Maine, and this is my daughter, Nev Cawley. She was diagnosed with leukemia. It will be 5 years ago this September. She was 4 at the time, and we thought she might have Lyme disease or something. She was tired, but nothing unusual going on, and we had blood work done, and the next thing we knew, we were in the hospital with leukemia.
So she was really tired, and that's when you decided to get her checked out by a doctor.
That's right. We had taken her, and as 2 working parents, having a child out of school for a couple of days means time off, and she wasn't feeling well, and she just wasn't herself. And so we didn't know if it was something viral or if she had Lyme disease or something. So we went to have blood work done because we thought there may be something going on. Certainly not cancer, but once we had the blood work done, we were called that night by the doctor's office that had done the work, and they had us come to the hospital and had her admitted.
So with that news, you were stricken with both panic and relief, knowing that she had leukemia. You're panicking, but it's treatable, so you were kind of relieved a little bit.
Right. I think at that point our heads were just spinning in general, and you just didn't know how to react because, I can still hear that phrase in my mind, but we'd heard of leukemia. We didn't know how treatable it was. We didn't know if her life was we knew it was a life-threatening disease. We didn't know if she'd live or if it had what sort of prognosis it had. And, fortunately, over the next couple of days, we spent quite a bit of time with both the oncologists from Maine Children's Cancer Program and the social workers who really walked us through kind of treatment and what you need to expect, because once they did sit down with us, they explained that it would be a 2-year, 3-month treatment program. It's, psychologically interesting to think about. At the time, extremely overwhelming and terrifying. We're very fortunate, and I know that even while leukemia is one of the most common childhood cancers, there are still children who succumb to leukemia every day, and it's scary. And we're very lucky in Maine to have a program like the Maine Children's Cancer Program. The people here are so caring, and just the things that they've done for our family, or, they've seen us definitely at our worst and, have stood behind us and have helped us come up with coping strategies and help us, see that we would get through. And the fact that they get up and do that every day is just amazing to me.
Well, they always say if you have a positive attitude and a positive outlook, that is the key to life anyway. Right. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much. It's great to meet you.
You too. Thank you.
Have a great day. Thanks for having us.
This is Sherry, and we're inside the Maine Children's Cancer Clinic in Scarborough, and I'm sitting here with the Desjardins family. Go ahead and tell me your name, please.
My name is Mike.
I'm Maddie. And I'm Haley.
So, Mike, tell me about your children.
I have two very beautiful daughters, and they're very active. And I attributed their health and actually Haley's health to Maine Children's Cancer Program.
Now, Haley was diagnosed with cancer a while back, wasn't she?
She was diagnosed with a blood disease that's very similar to cancer. It's called aplastic anemia, and it's a disease of her immune system, which caused her bone marrow to actually fail. She had a bone marrow failure, and she was treated here at the clinic.
How old was she when that happened?
She was 5.
Now, what made you decide to get her tested?
She was severely ill. She was actually had very dark purple bruising on her body, and what the catalyst was she actually started vomiting blood, and so we were rushed to the hospital in Portland, where she was admitted directly to the oncology unit.
So, what was going through your mind at that time?
It was a complete horror show. It really was. One of the last things a father or a parent wants to see is their sick child being sick, and we knew that she was very ill. But then when we got to the hospital, it was very reassuring. The doctors there immediately started taking care of her, and we knew that she was in good hands.
That must have been kind of scary for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was scared for my sister, and sometimes I got to sleep over at the hospital with Haley.
You just wanted to be there so you could be with your sister, didn't you?
Yes.
And I bet you were a big help to her.
Kind of, but she took this medicine and she hit me a lot.
Well, she's your sister. That's her job. So, Haley, tell me, how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling better. I only have to go for treatment here once a year now.
And I noticed earlier that you were giving a tour to everybody. How about giving a tour to us?
Okay. My name is Haley, and I'm 10 years old, and I'm going to give a tour of Maine Children's Cancer Clinic. This is the waiting area where it's smaller than the old one because, you only wait 30 seconds, and then you go and get your treatment done. They added some new cool things, like the television that kind of changes colors over there, and the bubble wall that changes colors. And they added new seats, so it's more comfortable than it was last time. Right in here is where the patients get measured, and they have their temperature taken, and they have their blood pressure, and they get weighed. It's just the first stop, and then it's smaller than last time because, as I said, it doesn't need to be as big. Next, we're gonna go to the exam rooms where, all the patients wait and to have their treatment done. They have a gaming system and television because some treatments could take up to 4 hours, and the futon is more comfortable instead of sitting on the table while having your treatment. Okay, next, exam rooms down here, and over here is the nurses' corner, where all the nurses hang out, and right over in the corner over there, that's the Owie box, and all the toys and the patients come and they get to pick out something from the Owie box. And not only do the patients get to do it, but the siblings do too. And there's prizes for all ages right in here. Right over here is the research area, and this is the research room, and this is another room for when they're having social work in here. It's like a comfortable living room where the family can talk with one of the social workers. And down here is the doctor's offices. And right up here is the Elks plaque with all the names of Maine Elks Lodge's names on it. And they help us a lot. We'd like to say thank you. Down here are more offices. My doctor was Dr. Rossi, who's really nice. We thank the Elks for the Owie box ride.
I'm sitting here with Tim Boynton of the Maine Children's Cancer Program. Now, Tim, what is your title here?
My title is the Manager of Development here for the program.
And you moved up here from New York City, you said?
I did, yeah, not too long ago. I'm a new to Maine, and I'm loving every minute of it. Worked with a children clinic down in New York City for several years, doing the same sort of work, development, fundraising work.
So what brings you to Maine?
You know, grew up always coming to Maine in the summers, and I needed to get a little bit outside of the border of New York City. I was getting a little bit overwhelmed, so to take it down a few notches, I decided to move on up here.
So can you tell us a little bit about the Maine Children's Cancer Program?
Yeah, absolutely. The Maine Children's Cancer Program was established in 1981, and an oncologist, a pediatric oncologist, and a social worker came to Maine and decided that they needed a clinic here in this state. There was nothing. The closest was Boston, and they said there needs to be a clinic right here in Maine. So they opened it up in about 1994. It's when Maine Medical Center acquired the clinic, and ever since then we've had a great partnership with Maine Medical Center in the Barbara Bush Children's Hospital. We see about 250 to 300 kids right now with that are being treated for cancer. They come from all over the state, primarily the state of Maine. However, we do have folks that come and are treated from Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Canada, even as far as down to Maryland. So we have a comprehensive clinic right here in the state of Maine, and it's being utilized. 253 to 300 kids is quite a bit for the state of Maine. 50 to 60 new patients a year are diagnosed with cancer here in Maine, and right now we're working as hard as we can to try to find treatment plans for solid tumors and leukemia and everything in between.
Must be heartbreaking to see all these children come in and out of these doors.
Yeah, absolutely is, and that's probably the comment that I get just about every day, if not several times a day. And my answer to that is that these kids, these children, they do not want our pity whatsoever. You walk in and they have a smile from ear to ear, and they have hope, and that's all that we care about. And although there's times where days are better than others, and I have to admit, in my short time here, I've been to a couple funerals and with some of our patients, and the next day you have to come in and you have to have that smile. You can't let that bring you down, because there's 250 other children who need your support and need your smile so that they can smile and have hope.
And of all those children, there are a lot that do get better.
Absolutely. I think we've seen it here today. We had a few children for the Owie run giving tours, and I think you probably met Haley earlier, and she's a perfect example of that. They are better, and we're getting invited to weddings and graduations now of kids that I never knew, obviously, because I'm fairly new, but it's so neat to go to these graduations and weddings knowing that they were walking through these doors when they were younger, getting treated.
So if somebody wants a little bit more information about the Maine Children's Cancer Program, what is the website?
Yeah, the best thing to do is to go to mmc.org/MCCP. There they can like our Facebook page, plug, and try to find out, and not try, but find out, get some information on upcoming events. There's videos of other children who have been treated here in the clinic, and it's an amazing program. And if I do say so myself, and the fact that we're here, right here in Maine, is just unbelievable. We're at the top of the notch. We're right up there with big institutions such as Tufts and Boston Children's, and to have a comprehensive clinic right here in this state, I want to get that word out to the folks in Maine, because not everyone knows it, and we're doing our own research and we're doing our own treatment plans, and we see the child from the very first stages of cancer to Haley, who is now cancer-free and comes in yearly for appointments. And we follow their treatment plan all the way through adults. We have they're not kids anymore, but we have kids coming in who are about 25 to 30, 35 even, that come back once every 2 to 3 years, and they're still being treated, followed by our physicians here.
Modern medicine is an amazing thing.
It's an amazing thing. We have Skype appointments, and not yet, but it's the way of the future, and it's an amazing thing to have. We're very much advanced. We're very advanced.
Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, Tim, and I have certainly enjoyed being here today and touring your facility.
I'm so glad, and the last comment that I'll make is, for you guys involved, is I recently heard a quote, and that quote was very simple, but it really put truth to what we do every day and what you guys are doing here on behalf of the Owie Run and raising awareness and money. And that quote is, when you change someone's life, you change your own. And it's so simple, yet it's so powerful, and that's what we're doing, and we can go home every day knowing that we're changing a life of a child.
And isn't that what life is all about?
Absolutely. So thank you guys. It was a pleasure having all of you guys here, especially you guys, and giving you a tour of the clinic and some more information to create awareness.
Thank you, Tim.
When we return, we'll take you to Brunswick, Maine, where I met up with Kimberly Curlis to deliver PJs that we collected throughout the month of December at Big Moose Harley-Davidson. Big Moose Harley-Davidson is your destination when shopping for a new or used bike in the Portland area. At Big Moose, we have all you need to be part of the legend. Riding apparel, clothing, full line of parts and accessories, dependable service, and a financial department dedicated to meeting your needs.
Come in and experience the customer-first attitude at Big Moose Harley-Davidson, where the legend rolls on.
Naples Custom Motorsports, the fastest growing motorsports business in the region. A full-service facility providing you with custom bike building, fabrication, and paint, specializing but not limited to Harley-Davidsons. Offering a full line of parts, accessories, and apparel. Located at the intersection of 302 and Kansas Road in Naples, Maine.
I'm Dennis Oliverty with Naples Custom Motorsports. Bring your bike down and we can turn it from mild to wild. Whatever your dreams are, we can make it a reality. Hope to see you soon.
At Lowry & Associates, they treat their clients like family.
We have represented many motorcycle accident victims over the years, and we understand the dangers caused by drivers who fail to be aware of motorcycles sharing the road. When you call Lowry & Associates, you will get answers to your questions. Getting a good settlement can be complicated, and we will be with you every step of the way.
Lowry & Associates. We treat our clients like family.
Hey, Kim Curlis, Events and Promotions Manager from Big Moose Harley-Davidson, and today we're in Brunswick. We're getting ready to go to Reflections, where we are thrilled, because of all of your kindness, to be dropping off a lot of pajamas for the foster children here in Maine. So come join us. Let's go deliver these.
In December of 2012, a PJ and Storybook Collection Drive was held at Big Moose Harley-Davidson in Portland, Maine. I want to thank all of you that answered our call for help by making your donation. And we look forward to seeing you soon on the road out there somewhere.
Thank you for watching Ride and Steal.